There is no place for your arms to rest down. You are keeping on your abdominal chest. Adjust yourself, the arms down, place there to center. You are placed in a place to center the arms. Okay, fine. Throat passive, tongue passive. Head in the center. Keep the inner corners of the eyes passive. Tongue resting on the lower palate. वो स्टिकी मैट है ना वो एंकल के नीचे लगाना the center diaphragm where you find dome shape of the diaphragm that should not be higher, that should not come to the center. All bodies relax. Slightly dilated. As you move the dorsal, you have to feel the back of the thighs elongating. Raise the buttock 1 inch up above. Now, raising that, push the buttock bone still further back from the back of the thigh. Head of the femur bone receding. As you cut your side of the pelvic region, see that your root of the thighs descend downward. Look here. This is the portion. And elongate that forward. Do that. See, when the simple pose, sometimes how you have to, the head of the femur bone has to get, it has to sink inside, into the thigh. If you bend down, the frontal thighs slightly come up. Isn't it? The frontal thighs come up. Now, when you are going down, I want you to lengthen it. As you go on lengthening forward, find out where the head of the femur bone is. Do you know how it comes upward? Now what you should do, you have to first now release that stretch of the arm, but go to the root of the femur bone. Cut the root of the femur bone down. Cut it down. The buttock bone, back of the thigh has to descend and also has to extend towards the balcony, towards the window. Back of the thigh, so the buttock bone has to extend towards the window, I said, towards the balcony. Descending that, you cut that root of the femur bone into the socket. Move it to the socket. Let the fulcrum be there. And then move your chin to the front. Roll the thigh from inside out. The frontal thigh roll from inside out, not from outside in. From inside out. Move it from inside out. Let it go down. Let it still go down. Go like that. Extend that. Move this femur bone out. Rest moves from the front thigh to the back thigh. Outer thigh. And then the body downward. Extend the arms. Open the armpit here. As the chin goes forward, the root of the thigh is the other way going backward. Don't raise the buttock high. Do not raise the buttock upward. The sharpness has to come in that buttock bone. Sharpness has to come in that buttock bone. Move the buttock bone back. Extend both the sides evenly. Let the root of the femur bone go down. Then inhale and come up. Down sharp. The thigh descends completely towards the back of the thigh. Knee straight. Keep your knee straight. Open all the toes. Open all the toes. Extend the inner hinges out. Inner heels and inner hinges out. The toes facing upward. Now hold the feet. Come to your back. Hold the feet. Head up. Open the chest. Open your chest. Now when you hold the feet, do you know that the chest is open here in the mouth? This portion still doesn't move. Right? Now extend the arms upward. So learn this area. Why the line doesn't come there? Keep the head of the femur bone descending downward. Move the arm like then Purvasana, literally other. Purvasana instead. Head of the femur bone cutting down and lift it from upward. Both the palms extending. Little finger extending. Palms facing the platform. Elongate first. Elongate first completely from the side chest. Side is up higher. Now, while turning the palms towards each other, you have to see that the outer head of the femur bone cuts down and you then place the palm to the front. Lock your elbow joint. Palms facing each other with the outer head of the femur bone cutting strongly downward. Cutting as the arm this way goes, outer femur bone can be activated further. And now, length of the arm you have to see from the bottom of the floating rib region. Lift that. From the bottom of the floating rib region, extend the arms. So then let the line come there. Now the cells in those region should not forget what kind of stretch has come there. Maintain that leg, hold the foot so that this doesn't collapse. So each time when you come forward, at each movement, lift that arm in order to hold. Lift pelvic and then hold the foot. Lift the pelvic, hold the foot. And now concave back. Concave back, elbow straight. And now see the same extension with the hand stretch. What life you got there, are you getting that life by holding the feet? Extend the side side. Now the question is, how much the feet should be apart? You know, when you ask, so I just say 6 inches to 8 inches apart. But now you yourself measure. This is the side pelvic. Okay? This is the inner pelvic. So when you are stretching the leg, what is the light here? How much is the light here? How much is the light here? There are 3. This is the inner one, outer. Now if you keep your legs slightly closer, you know that this is the inner one, outer one still doesn't come. This portion doesn't work that easily. So you have to keep your legs slightly apart to find out whether the light has come from the outer femur bone, outer pelvic bone. Spread apart and find out. That is, this should be a fulcrum. This is on the outer side. Like I said, 5 toes over there. Like that you can imagine. This is the outer one. This is the inner one. This is the middle one. So when you are holding the foot, whether you cut the outer one strongly, or inner one strongly, or the middle one strongly, you have to find out. Go on, hold it. hold the toe. Raise your head upward. Raise your head upward. And now, what is happening to the inner one and what's happening to the outer one? Can you differentiate that? How much is the inner one down? How much is the outer one down? Which one is down? Inner one. So come to the outer one. If the outer one has to, if you have to come to the outer one, find out how much the distance should be between the feet. See, the outer one is coming up already. That is spread little more. Spread little more. Cut the outer thigh. You know, corner and this corner is not going down as much as it should go. So if she has to cut this skin fiber, cut it down, she still is not coming. So what I do, I keep her legs apart here in this line, apart there in that line. And now cut the outer one. How did it come now? This is what the measurement you have to. How much, because as I said, we can't say you take it more out, bring it inside. Where it is working, where it's not working, you have to find out. This is actually overlapping this area. Now if she cuts here, now see, I take still apart, keep it up, keep it aside there, yes. And now move this way, cut it down, see how it works. Because this is heavy, being heavier part, it won't work. Inner one immediately works. This one doesn't work. Because this has a direct connection with your inner body. You understand? The outer one hasn't got a direct connection with the inner one. So you need to work there more with the outer femur bone cutting strongly down. Then the trunk goes upward. Come on with that. And this is when it is expressed. Other people say, because they are getting old and they are saying this kind of thing. But do you mean to say Guruji did not teach in those days also this thing? He has taken legs apart also, isn't it? It's not that always he came to feet together. When the back pain was there, he took legs apart. Has he not taken? But this connection, if people are not getting, what can be done? If we explain in those terminologies, what happens? People understand. If I don't say, people won't understand. What idea you have? Suppose if I say this, if I just say legs apart, you have no idea about why it has been asked to do. Only if the ladies come with their heart pressures, we say, all right, legs apart and do it. And then they say, yes, now they are feeling cool. But it is for you to find out what this anatomical adjustment has got with the inner body to do. Who has to find out this? You understand what I say? Suppose if there is a slip disc, in slip disc cases, you can't ask them to keep the feet together because it irritates exactly the center area. Legs apart, peripheral muscles work. Then they get the freedom. So with the legs apart, how many benefits you have got to find out? But these connections are not understood. So there is a Paschimottanasana with legs apart, there is Paschimottanasana with feet together. You have to know what is in feet together, what's happening, in feet apart, what's happening. Can you combine that? Feet apart and head down, feet together and head down, same effect can you bring? Who has to work all this? But this is not understood. And they say that it's legs apart now they become, and then the Guruji is getting older and that's why he can't. This is the language to you. When he has taught at that age, from young to the old people, isn't it? When he was also young, 17, 18, he has taught only old people and those days. So, space will not be available that soon, I said. Inner one will be available, outer one will not be. So, cut the outer thigh, extend the sides of the trunk, raise your head upward with concave back, elbows straight. After femur bone cut and see, now which eye is looking up, which eye is looking, see, left eye is sharp, right eye is not sharp. And then from the back, find out yourself, how much right eye is looking up, how much left eye is looking upward. Cut that outer femur bone strongly over there. You know, it should not climb up. Whenever you are looking up, you are slightly moving this area upward. Use this fulcrum strongly to go up. Use that fulcrum strongly to go down. And then raise your head upwards, head upward leg. Still wider, still wider. Now as the inner knee is touching, find out whether the outer knee is touching. Outer edge of the knee at the back, touch it evenly. This one has got light, inner one, isn't it? Same way, bring that light in the outer one also. Now raise your head upward, extending the side turn. Lift the side rib area upward. Lift the side rib area, cutting the outer one. strongly over there, and then exhale and go down, stretch the elbows. Now widen the elbows. Why widen the elbows? When you are moving the elbows to the side, the upper arm finds its length. Grip from the lower arm, lengthening the bone. But upper arm has to get, especially at the bottom of the upper arm, move it away. Move it away from each other. Exhale aside going up. And now when you are taking the head down, when you take the head down, what happens to your outer thigh, outer finger bone like that? Set it down, you go down there, inside of the inside. You know, for the bone, for the femur bone to penetrate into the flesh takes longer time. When you bend down, you bend only the spine. The bone inside doesn't cut the flesh at the back that easily. Now I want your femur bone to cut the flesh at the back further down. Cut it. Femur bone to the flesh. Hey, femur bone should go. This one has to descend to the back side. This frontal thigh becomes passive. It has to be passive. Making it passive, activate the back of the thigh. Frontal thigh passive. And back of the thigh elongate. So the bone reaches downward knee, back of the thigh. If you are aggressive or different with bone, the outer skin of the thigh, outer skin of the root of the thigh has to descend downward there. Descend downward. And now keep the frontal thigh passive. And go to the back of the thigh. See, this goes down now. And now head down. Let it be active at the back of the thigh, skin. The bone going more and more towards the back. And keep your abdomen soft over there. Abdomen soft over there. Outer femur bone downward. Into the socket, outer femur bone. Back of the legs extend. Back of the knees, hamstring. Back of the legs, you may not be side. Back of the knees extend. Extend there. Touch this corner and that corner. Find out where the shin bone can be taken back that way. Hit the shin down. Hit the shin. That is how much you can. Shin bone down. Those who feel the knees are bending, they have to cut the shin bone down. And now raise your head upward. Now you have to bring the legs slightly inside. 1 inch from the right in, 1 inch from the left in. And what happens to the outer thigh? Observe. Has it come up? If it has come up, again descend it down, keeping the legs there only now. Because now we are going to bring the legs nearer. To bring the legs nearer, the outer, you should not be touching. Pass to the outer femur bone. Let the outer one downward. Let the outer one down. Now go down. You know, back is the top. This is back. Similarly, back of the thigh. You find out very strong. Especially towards the knee side, the back of the thigh, the skin shrinks. It becomes narrower. When it becomes narrower, open it to the side. It's not only bending the spine. In fact, it's the beginning of that. If you just think of bending the spine, then you say, yes, this much only I can go. I'm stiff. I cannot go. But over the back leg, you will know that what tremendous freedom it gives. So move the calf of the skin out, out. Exhale the tongue. And now, as the head is down, when you take the head down, find out whether you will extend your tongue from the center one more or sideward. Go down, my friend. Whether you extend your tongue from center one more, go forward or sideward. Which one is fast to go? Center. Move the side one, then move that side to the level of the center. Activate before the head goes down. Before thinking of keeping it. No, head is halfway down. But don't hit the head. You know, last what you do, you go up to here. Okay, this is what somewhere you do. Now, you know you have to want to turn. Here you are, what you call ambitious. Nature comes front to the surface and you are ambitious to go down. This ambition is wrong. What I say, you are up to here, the spine has allowed, nature has allowed you to go. Now your ambition should be here. If you spread the ambition, then it doesn't hit out yourself. The ambition, if it is spread, you are not selfish. You understand? And if the ambition is narrowed down, you are just doing it for the selfish reason. This hitting in the center is selfish reason. If you move the same ambition slightly out, That means you distribute. You understand? And even in society it happens. The same ambition, if you just spread, then you are not selfish there. But if you centralize that ambition, you become selfish. The ambition is completely selfish, which will be killing you. So what you should do, as you want to go from here down, now she has to, this is the one which goes. So what she should do, she should open from here to go, so the side goes more, and that makes the center one. So this arms, when I spread, this action of upper arm extension should come from more and more from the side. So these are the front of the legs, these are the back of the side legs. So move the front of the side legs forward. Understand? So work from the side. Do it. The association, isn't it? The whole cellular body is full like association. It's like a full one complete institution. So move each cell forward with that elbow joint. Upper. As we move forward, find out which is aggressive. Whether the side is aggressive or center is aggressive. If the center is aggressive, quite a bit, move this side. If the side is aggressive, quite a bit, move the center. And this psychology of your own self, you have to learn to understand. Question yourself, am I doing from side? Am I doing from the center? Which one came forward? If all three are in one this thing going with one strength, one potency, you find the peace there. You find the quietness there. But if one is aggressive, the energy gets pulled down to that stronger side. And weaker side remains without the energy. Open the armpit region. Move the armpits forward. Find out again. Bottom arm, frontal armpit, which is facing the leg. Back of the armpit, which is towards the back side. Center of the armpit, which is inside. Outer one, inner one. What is the potential of the armpit on the right? What is the potential feeling there on the left side? Which armpit is opening forward? Which armpit is not opening? Why the upper arm comes closer to the ear? What happens to this? Right armpit, left armpit. Find out yourself. Less than that. The armpit will get slow. Inhale, come on. You know, this is the armpit. This is the frontal armpit. Outer armpit, center armpit. Now what happens when you are going down like that? One gets pulled nicely, the other one doesn't. With equal potency. They are not at equal potency. Did you watch that? One you feel solid going forward, the other one you don't feel solid. So the one which doesn't work, you have to work from that side. Come on, hold it. Because this will, and we understood in Paschimottanasana. In Dhanushasana it's hard. To bring it to the equal understanding, because one leg you do. With one leg when you do, you have to weaker side, you have to be doubly stronger than the stronger one. You understand? Whereas here equal, because both the legs are straight. So find out. This one is coming forward, that's going backward. Move that forward. This one move forward. Move. Right one, left one, up there. One hand goes strongly, the other one doesn't go. So move the one which is weaker, strongly bit forward. And feel that armpit opening whether equal on both the sides. Which armpit closer, which open. The elbow joint, if it comes down that side, you will be weak. If the upper arm and elbow joint, if they get dropped that side, you will be weaker. So lift the elbow joint and now find out whether equal is the potency, especially from the outer, inner and center. Move evenly there. Move. Move like that. See how much it gets. Let the palm go around the foot. Let the palms go around the foot. So extend that forward. Now you will come on. Did you understand? Even in this side, forward the right foot touching the left and the outer knee, outer thigh in line. Which you learn. Left leg extend. Left inner leg extend. Let the right knee, right hand descend there. First quieten that skin at the back side. The shin bone should not become narrow. That point, right quadricep muscle, outer quadricep muscle down there. Right quadricep. And now come on. Extend your arms first. Now find out whether this life and that life is equal. Which side you find life is less. Now, first is the turning. You know, because one leg is bent. So from right to the left, turn in such a manner, right to the left. Turn in such a manner that both the diaphragms they balance, both the pelvic region they balance. See that it remains facing front. And now, the knee, bent knee side, you have to descend in such a manner that the right side front goes up. Suppose if it is in the air like that, support with that block or yes. So that you can use it as a fulcrum. Yes. This is the air in front, use it as a fulcrum. Use something there, the blanket goes, put it there and now extend the right side front. Elongate it upward. And now hold the foot, extending it front. And now when you hold the foot, what is the light in the right armpit, what is the light in the left armpit? Is it same? You know the right one lengthens, left doesn't. The right one you move, because you know that you have to reach from the right more strongly. Because it's a toned body. In untoned body, right doesn't reach, left reaches. The one person who does in the beginning, as a first attempt, will always reach from the left and not from the right. But you have been already trained. So you bring your right arm with a full extension forward. That hand will be falling short. If you have to reach the foot, it has to get lengthened. But now, measure yourself, right, see this is the psychology. Say, train body, if it was not trained, I would have said, bring the right one to the front. But in your case, right is start, the left is not start. That means if one is forward, you neglect the other one. Because this is forward. You know, this is the last one to come forward, so you try to hold from the right forward. But left doesn't. So hold in the same manner that now you bring the potency, same potency as the right armpit in the left armpit. So slightly the shift of the trunk is this way. Yes. And now move that left armpit still to the side. Slightly shifting this way because right leg is the fulcrum, right leg remains down, but you shift this way. And now exhale, take the head down, flexing the elbow. Widening the elbow. Now also when you go down, right elbow will be up higher, left will be down. Yes. Balance the right and left evenly. As you go down, see the back leg, back calf muscle extended. The calf muscle should not shrink, especially at the back of the knee. You should not shrink over there. The skin elongate. Even after keeping the head down, lift your heel slightly upward. Left one. Lengthen that calf and then try to put it. You know when you are getting squat there. So whenever you get squat, you have to lengthen that. And now hold the wrist further. Hold the wrist further. Next to the side front. And now squat your left elbow. Left elbow. Level. And now holding there. Now one more point you have to remember. As you extend your left leg, did you keep your right leg with the same intelligence down? No, don't push back. It's not just pushing back. If you push the leg back, the knee goes back. What you learned the other day is the rolling of your right thigh from inside out. So the thigh descends more than your shin bone. You know, when you go down, your weight is on the shin bone, right shin bone. Am I right? So you know that certain weight, certain amount of weight you are bearing on the shin bone of the right. Same weight distribute towards that right thigh. Go down on the right femur bone. Instead of coming on the shin bone, move your arm. So see that whether that thigh bone can be pounded a bit down. Go on pounding it down. Let it be firm there. Thigh. As the shin comes, right thigh, bent leg thigh, also has to stay. The whole flex of the inner thigh edge has to receive towards back femur bone. Extend the front, right the elbow to the side. Then you can come up, back extend. Left back outer knee, left outer edge of the leg, outer edge of the knee, widen the other side. So just extend your arm, elongate the front. Arms up. Turn from left to the right. Turn this way. Still turn this way. Extend your arms still higher upward. Descend that left knee down. That's more difficult. When the hands are up, you descend that thigh and knee. You descend that knee. When the hand touches down, it's descending, isn't it? There is some cellular understanding. The leg goes down. Leg is quiet. Bent leg is quiet. Now quieten it further. Quieten it further. Now while raising the hands upward, very slowly raise the hands up in such a manner that that knife doesn't go. The descendant of that leg what you feel, that should not come out. The cells are teaching you something already. So when you are sitting the arm, let the leg not come up. Descend it downward. The psychology there should not change. Descend that more and find out what happened to your brain. You understand? Instead of that, why? Instead of just after stretching and quietening, if you quieten it there only, the leg quietens the head to very straight. That's why it is called as the place of the water, that it can disturb. If the legs are disturbed, it can disturb the whole brain. Quieten the legs and you find the brain is also quiet. Now, by coming to the front, now you know when you stretch your arm, what is the light in the outer? I'll take the hand down once again. Now, when you keep the hand just on the side, you are still getting ready yourself. What is the light on the outer thigh when you are taking the hand down? There is still further descendants, isn't it? Now, that one has to be remembered when you are taking the hand to the front. Now, while stretching up, the inner thigh, that is, this is the particularly, when you stretch the hand, this is the area which is facing the ceiling, you take it down. But when you take your hands forward, this is the area which has to be silent. Now, when your hands are down, this is also silent, this is also silent. You may more quieten it, it's further silent. You understand? So this is silence. That's why the knee should not be up. Or if the knee is up, we should support it. So that at least that much, because it's become highly joint stiffness, but still you can quieten it. You understand? So quieten it and now take the hands upward. Quieten it and take the hands upward. Extend the side trunk. And now, when you are coming forward, want the outer thigh. Outer thigh down, hold the foot. Because that will be aggressively coming forward. Don't allow that outer thigh to come aggressively forward. Silence it. This is all for the migraine, understand? Technically explaining for the migraine. Don't be thinking the head. If that one comes upward, headache increases. Keep it down, the headache decreases. Now, in this term, it is explanatory therapy. But it is there, it's already happening. You decide it, then you know that how it can remain quiet. And you become aggressive. The moment you are aggressive, yes, you pull with that. And that aggressiveness creates anger, anxiety, which you don't know that why it happened, slightly. But mentally you should not lose the connection that you have got with the left leg. And now, say that. Whenever you forget, your left leg, you divorce with your left leg and you come to the right. Do not divorce with that left leg. Both belong to you only. So when you maintain that left knee, left outer thigh downward, silent. Maintaining it silent, now find out whether both the elbows are evenly adjusted. You can feel further those who want to with the wrist. But in that holding of the wrist, left leg should not become aggressive. And both the elbows should be widened evenly to the side. Evenly to the side. Sometimes you have to raise your eye upward, raise your hand upward, watch your right elbow, left elbow, which is sinking in, which is going forward, or which is descending down, which is going upward. And then when you take the head down, don't keep the middle one. What you learn is Paschimottanasana on the side front is meant for that purpose. Now left leg, the bent left leg, on the left side periphery, it has to control. So it doesn't go aggressively. More it becomes aggressive, the center will go. So first, loosen this one on the side area. Back of the leg top. So you can understand what kind of relaxation you get there in the side leg. So those who get anger, high blood pressure, migraine, acidity, they cannot push from the center one. Then inhale and come out. Did you understand what I said? Yeah. So suppose if you hit from the center, the acidity increases. Same way. But if you widen the side, the acidity decreases. Because they're all connected. You know, all the acidity, blood pressure, migraine, everything is connected within the head. You can't be aggressive with your nerves there. You understand? Now come on. Left leg straight, bend your right leg to create no great Paschimottanasana. There are two actions. Left inner leg, you have to be on the inner edge of the left leg. Okay? Sharply on the inner edge of the left leg. And as far as the right is concerned, you have to be That means this is rolling, semicircularly active here. But after activizing it, the inner one you have to hit to the outer one to the place that is the skin. Inner one you have to hit to the outer one to the place that is the skin. As far as this leg is concerned, bent leg is concerned, outer shin bone down. That means you touch the periphery on the right side, touching the outer shin bone. You touch the periphery on this side, touching flesh to the bone, flesh to the skin. You understand? So this way and that way. And now hold the foot. Not to bring it inside. Now this one. Now those who are sciatica. Forward bend for the sciatic pain irritative. Understand? So when the irritation comes, you don't know where to correct it. Now this skin and that skin, if you broaden that, in the left buttock bone, if it gets pinched there, near the buttock bone, slightly also to the anal mouth, the sciatica pain increases. Because now what happens aggressively, what I said in dance classes, try to hold the foot, go down. You find that buttock bone coming in front, towards the anal mouth, isn't it? And that is what the irritation is. For those people who, because they are so sensitive there. Now see that like extending the arm, the thigh doesn't come up. Descend the thigh down, right thigh also down, and left inner thigh descending. Hold the foot in such a manner that the buttock bone should not come closer to the anal mouth. Now hold the foot, and as you go forward, that if it has got caught, take your left hand to the left buttock bone, readjust it. With your left hand, readjust the left buttock bone. So the buttock bone comes away. It's not, and whenever you will be trying to go down, a little while into the shin bone, you find the anal mouth getting closed. Buttock bone coming closer to the anal mouth. Whereas you have to keep that buttock bone going away as the head is going down. That means, in other words, as we say, keep your chest open, right? For every pose. See, Shasana Salama, we say, keep Virasana first bending action. The first Virasana bending action, I said outer thigh, outer femur bone cutting down. Do you remember that? Virasana, move that right buttock bone back. Virasana leg right buttock bone backward. The left buttock bone away from the anal mouth. This is down. Cut it there. Cut it there. Cut it out. When you cut it there, this is already fulcrum. Understand? There's a fulcrum which holds you there. That's why anal mouth cannot get closed. Flex the elbows, widen the elbows. Open the side chest. Now holding the feet there, arm is there, whatever it is. You will never get through. Now one more advanced action over there. Hold the foot firmly. Hold the wrist firmly. You know your right leg now bent Virasana, isn't it? Roll yourself on that right shin bone more and extend the left leg further away from that anal mouth. Roll yourself on that right shin bone, Virasana, and extend the left leg more to the side so you don't forget your right leg, right shin when you are going down. Extend the trunk there. Now, inhale and come up. Did you follow what I said? Right leg straight, bend your left leg. If you remember, I took you very asana for your forward bend in the beginning. Isn't it? I said, buttock bone, you should not allow the buttock bone to strong. Now, holding the foot with the right hand, adjust your buttock bone to go away from the anal mouth. Bring your right hand to the right buttock, raise your right buttock, move it away from the anal mouth, hold the foot. Yes, this one. I said this and this should be in line. So for you that will be here in this line. So it doesn't get caught. This, it opens more, understand? That's why in Paschimottanasana, why I said spread the legs apart. Now, suppose if she keeps it like that, already the outer peripheral skin there is forgotten. In Paschimottanasana, I made you aware, showing her pose that it should be down there. Now, already she says she has a sciatica. If she moves in, that will be irritating. Take it out and keep it in line like this leg behaving like Paschimottanasana. And this leg, though bent, behaving like Paschimottanasana. Hey, bring the breather. Apart. Now find out, when you are going down, what kind of extension take? Our leg level. Our because broad is becoming too broad. Now, flexing the elbows, as you go down, find out yourself. Wherever the padai bone gets caught, you are wrong. Widen it. Especially the right padai bone, we should not get caught. We should not hit inside. Especially the outer femur bone, outer thigh bone. This one cut down, cut here, still down. Go still flat there. Go still flat. This one. See descend. As you descend, see now what happens. What kind of sobriety you feel on the skin observe. So move that head of the femur bone right and left evenly. Cutting the outer one down. All of you. All. Because distribution of energy, distribution of stretch should be even on for everyone. It can't be uneven. You may use any prop there, but it should not be uneven. You understand how the leg comes there? Bottom thigh open here. This is also still open here. Okay, other way of it. Now I put here. Okay, this is now you know how much is going on the outer one? Outer one like that. That is the outer one. Now that's better. Come to the outer femur bone, outer thigh bone. As you go down, belly bone going wide apart. As the kidney is spreading, the inner edges of the kidney is going away from each other. Away from each other. Then inhale and come. This is out your leg. Ardha Baddha Padma Paschimottanasana. Left leg straight, bend your right leg to Padmasana. Turn at Medavasana. Right foot Medavasana, you have to turn inside like that. Move it so that it goes there with that inner rotation. Inner rotation. Left leg straight. Watch your left outer thigh, outer heel. Are they in that line? Those who have bad knees, support there with the bolster blanket, the right one. You know why? The knee is supported more than the knee is the ground which has to be. You understand? But there you can't support. So when your outer knee is touching there, you have to keep your groin also soft. That will be aggressive there. Don't allow the right groin to be aggressive. What normally you do in Ardha Baddha, when you take the foot inside there, you want to hit from femur bone goes back and then you are going down. What do you? Head of the femur bone, right one. Now, hold the foot and go down. You do in your own way. What happened to his foot, leg? Shortness. That means he is aggressive. True that this has to go inside when you are going down. But it doesn't mean that aggressively he has to hit there. So what you should do when you are taking the foot inside, now in down Shasana, if you remember down Shasana leg, I said that this knee should be away. That means this will be lengthened like this, the fulcrum, isn't it? That is, what is the length of the shin bone, what is the length of the thigh bone? Are you seeing that? Now when he keeps that foot up, now this becomes down Shasana knee. So foot is in Padmasana. So he should lengthen this area and this area. What he is doing is by in order to hit his foot into the body, he is shortening. You understand? That is not called aggressiveness on the knee. Whereas this knee has to work like Janu Shasana forward, though the foot is there. So you maintain this length, you maintain this length. So I said those who are having bad knees, they sometimes have to use this. So this teaches is not only the knee pain, but this teaches how to keep it sober. So when you are going down, this should be sober, though the foot is active. Understand? The foot has to go in, but we have to be sober. Now when you have to hit that foot into the body, now you want to use this as a fulcrum, isn't it? Yes. When you hold it, you adjust this foot in such a manner that you use it as a fulcrum. That's what you did. And with that fulcrum, you push this inside. What I said, keep this here, put that foot into the body, and then go down. See, both the aggressiveness, both the leg aggressiveness will stop. You understand? That means you are not only pushing down this length, the contraction means you are jamming. You jam your leg. Don't jam your leg, move that elongating this way. This is what normally people do. They want jam, one jamming, so that it becomes narrower and narrower. Whereas the foot will go into the body, but length of the shin and length of the thigh has to be maintained, so that when you are going down, this is not made violent there. You understand? Otherwise this is made violent. So you have to see that you lengthen this. This is violent. This is non-violent. Between that you have to. So there you are strong. Here you are strong. These two are like fulcrum, and between that your Padmasana leg has to spread. It's not this way Padmasana. This. That means when you are careful, that is teaching you something, isn't it? It is telling that you have to hold like this, you have to open so that this patella, the bottom patella and top patella, they are separated there. And this action I am telling to intensify in there. The one which not now giving pain, intensify that action so that you are correct there. But if you just go on pushing it, you are making it narrow. So when pain comes, then you will say, open it. And when the pain is not, you will say, all right, put it. Let me not injure my knee. So he remains here back. He remains back here. Whereas you, when you can do, you just want to go forward, and when you snap, you want to come back. You understand? So that's what you have to see that. This descends, this descends. Go on, this. You go all the way from that side. This is going to Australia and then London. So, when going down, see, as the head touch, did you also push your knee? If knee has been pushed, move that outer thigh down. Right outer thigh, move down. Keep especially the head of the femur bone margin down, so you don't injure your knees. Move this thigh down there. Outer thigh, and then go down. Go down like that. This is the extension. This is the extension. See how? This is peaceful leg. The way you are doing is aggressive leg.
Okay.
Yes.
Very painful.
See that the bent leg is not aggressive. Now inhale and come up. Stay the side. Right leg straight, left leg. Now, the bent leg we have to stretch, open it from the side. Never hit and center and straight. The right leg was bent. So when you stretch, if you, by stretching, going for straight pose, if you hit your hamstring, you injure. So see that you touch the outer edges of the knee. So out, where the bent, right leg was bent right now, isn't it? So right outer edge of the knee, you see that you widen to the side, it has the straight away in the hamstring. Otherwise the leg again straight. Yeah, so that's the actual collapse is not that way. That you keep it outer one down. It may take its own time, but keep the outer one down. Never touch the center one down. If you hit from the center, the pain increases on that side while doing. The other side while doing, that pain will be more increasing. Now go on, left leg. Take a very light also. Abhay, go please. Put up.
Now he is done. Now, of course, Westerners do not know the Western defects. Only they can find fault with the Easterners. Right? Now, he is cutting his leg, that foot. Now, I just cut him. What happened to you?
What happened?
What is happening to you?
It's going down.
Going down. Can you see
I
now?
get pain here.
Huh?
I get pain here.
Is it going down?
Yes.
Huh? You get pain here. Where do you not get pain? You tell me in your life. So these people, do you mean to say that yoga comes without pain? Then why Patanjali should say you have to work very hard? Don't think these modern translators, I don't ask them. Do yoga with comfort. Is yoga meant for spiritual knowledge or for comfort? Now you can see me. Again, you see where his knee is. What is the distance? Now observe what happened.
Going down.
How did it go down? Can you see? So that is the defect which he does not know my foot is working. Did it go down or not more? Then you should pain more, no?
Okay, it doesn't hurt then.
Huh? You should pain more. But you say it's not hurting. Your teacher says, no, don't go down, it pains more. You may be a teacher also. Then, can you say now how much down it has gone? And what did he do? He was using here, like this. Can you see now? Well, is the intelligence there or was it not there? He's also a teacher. Nowadays everybody wants to be a teacher, not 1 year student. When can I become a teacher? Right? Yoga is not a martial art. Yoga is a spiritual art. But you all want to become teachers as martials. Can you see now? Now everything is soft. So all Westerners, when they do, they use only physical power, as if you are all very strong people, no? So you cut your foot on that leg, and he says it's paining. Voila? But you do not know that you have to create a depth here. Now can you see, take off this? Now see, I am creating depth. What happened? Did you ever dream that his knee goes down so much? Hey, did you ever dream?
Not for a while.
Can you see now? So this is what I am teaching, that's what you have to learn. Defect is elsewhere and the work is elsewhere. And they are saying I am very intelligent. And who is another? Can you see now? Did you go down or not? Huh? Now what did I do? I softened. Can you see now? No tension is there. So I am taking all the stiffness. Now is it quiet or not? Like, it's quiet. Can you say how it became quiet? And you keep in the sky and still you are resisting. So relaxation means each every cell has to send a message. I am relaxing. Because forward base is very, you are getting that phone. How can this liver? So what did I do? Can you say is a top area? How is the foot? Can you get the top legs? How is the shape of the foot? Is it like this? So you have to, the moment you turn, what is the shape? What is this sliding muscle? Is it sliding here? And if you go still thinking that you can slide. So this is the sliding. Can you see now? So this is the shape. Can you see now? So I can take it slowly. But what you do? So how can it curve? It's a simple asana. That when you start, you put the foot like this. Can you see the curvature? So you have to find where the curvature in this leg is. And just struggling. Your leg is there. You don't know where the foot is. Right?
That's what I said.
Huh?
No, not this way.
Is it not? You don't look at your foot where it is coming. But whereas we have to see, can you see now? I search that place where I can rest this muscle. Huh? It's just like a flower. Can you see?